Yo, what's up, you guys? It is your boy, Consciousness Evolution. And yes, this is my first video on YouTube. It's not my first video at all on YouTube. This is no, anyway, I'm gonna explain that another time. But anywho, I decided to put this picture on here, so y'all can learn something on here. On this is the only thing you gonna see on the video. I mean, for the entire video of good morning instead of good morning, grand rising, wake up, rise up, etc., etc. But this video is not about that. This video is about the truth, the real reason why you're too afraid to talk to your crush. Now, I'm gonna say this: the reason why you're afraid to talk to your crush, and Ben Plus also these are like true facts because I dealt with this before. It's probably deal with you too. The reason why you're afraid to talk to your crush, or yeah, I'm gonna just say this: talk to your crush or any person that you want to be with. The reason why is that you're how should I say this? Matter of fact, goes along the line of masturbating. Fapping. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, this is the whole reason why that you're not able to talk to them. Um, this is go for my teenagers and adults as well. If any of y'all watching this, I don't know about the little kids. I mean, if the little kids doing it, I don't know why y'all doing it now. But the whole purpose of no fap, because that's the whole purpose of you're too afraid to talk to your crush. You're too afraid to make friends. It just when you don't masturbate, when you don't fap at all, you got a whole lot of benefits to deal with. You know what I'm saying? When you don't masturbate, let me start this. When you hold your sexual energy, right? When you hold your sexual energy, you feel like a damn god. Like you feel like you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want without being judged about it, right? Now, recently, I decided to let go of my sexual energy because I just couldn't handle it. I mean, I could handle it, but I just like hell with it, man. I just gotta do something about this. And now, let me say like this: when you hold, no, I'm gonna say like, yeah, I'm gonna say this. When you hold your sexual energy for a long time, you feel good, but at the same time, like you just gotta do something with it. Do not make the same mistakes I made I hold, where I hold it for 223 days. I'm surprised I was able to do that. Where I hold it for 223 days, and next thing you know, I feel hella bad. I don't feel bad. It just like I don't feel like eating because like when you're in the fifth D, when you're in the fifth dimension. I'm not saying I'm in the fifth dimension or nothing like that. That's just what it feels like, even though I never been in the fifth dimension. You know what I'm saying? I never been a fifth dimensional being. Where when you're in the fifth dimension, I know this probably have nothing to do with how to talk to your crush or anything, but it does. So it does explain why that you're afraid to talk to your crush. So when you're in the fifth D, right? You're you don't have to worry about sleeping, eating, or nothing like that. That's how I felt. I don't feel like eating or nothing like that. A couple of days ago, before I decided to release that energy, I didn't feel like sleeping at all, and I didn't feel like eating a little bit at all. But I did it anyway. But anyway, the reason why that because you're masturbating too much. You know, like another YouTuber I also watch. Sometimes when you're having so much of good things could lead to a bad thing. When you have so much of bad things can end up be a good thing. What could be good about masturbating? Yeah, when you masturbate, you're just pleasing yourself. It makes you feel good. But do you truly feel good? Do you truly feel good? I say no. That's why like when you release your energy, the same example like when you have a one night stand or whatever, right? You just feel well, yeah, I guess you could say this that you feel guilty afterwards. Like you feel like something missing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, right now it feel like something is missing for me, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like something missing. But like, let me say like this: when you hold your sexual energy, you're willing to talk to anybody. You want. It doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter if it's Beyonce, um, Justin Bieber, just any celebrity that you have a crush on. When you hold your sexual energy, yeah, when you hold your sexual energy, you could go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? You don't fap. You could go talk to anybody. You could just go up to them and talk to them, etc., etc. But see, when you constantly masturbating, etc., etc., you're too afraid. You're too shy. You're too, you're just too shy to talk to people that are just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you constantly do it every single day, every single hour, if you constantly do it, right, you won't be able to talk to that girl you like, talk to that guy you like, you know, you won't be able to do none of that because you constantly masturbating. That's the real reason. And plus, also not just masturbating that's causing you to not talk to that person, but it's also not so. Well, yeah, it's also social media. Things that dealing with stuff that make you change your perception on things. Like the angle speak too much on it. No, let me say it like this: the people who are in control of this world, right? They're the ones pushing, you know, pushing pop stars, bankers, whatever, to be over sexualized. And they're brainwashing us. They're brainwashing the kids to make them think that, oh, if I don't wear makeup, no guy won't like me. Or if I don't get a if I don't get plastic surgery, nobody won't like me, which is false. It's all about that's also leads to no fap is that you're gonna start having low self-esteem issues. You're gonna have low self-esteem issues where like you feel like, oh, you're not good enough for this person, or you don't look good enough for this person, or you're not tall enough. Don't make the same mistakes I did or your parents did when they was younger or anything like that. Do not make those mistakes. You got an opportunity to change those mistakes. You see what I'm saying? So just try not to masturbate too much. Like, hold your sexual energy. Don't hold it too long like I did. I mean, you could if you want to. But like I say, and like the YouTubers say, having so much, like, it save us. I'm like, let me say it like this: eating so much healthy stuff could also lead into bad thing. You can't constantly eat broccoli for the rest of your life. You gotta change up your diet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change up your diet. It's okay to eat fried food, but you can't eat it every single day or all the time. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it could lead into something bad. You know what I'm saying? You could also masturbate too. Just don't overdo it. And same thing when you're holding. The same thing when you don't lose your sexual energy. Don't hold it for too long because it could end up something bad. For us guys, I don't know if this is entirely true or not. Feel free to leave a comment down below where you hold your sexual energy for a long ass time. Like, say for example, like me, when I hold my sexual energy for 223 days, which was today's what, Monday, since let me see, Saturday, Friday, since Friday morning, right? When I decided to lose that, right, my back started hurting a little bit because that's another thing. When you constantly masturbating, for guys and females, right? When you constantly masturbate, your lower back, your back is gonna be hurting because when when you having sex, that's what you got to deal with. You gotta use your back to do things. Y'all know about sex. Y'all know what that shit is. But yeah, the main purpose that you don't. Let me start this. The main purpose that you can't talk to your crush is because you're masturbating too much. But I know what you're probably saying. Oh well, I don't masturbate. Okay, well, you have low self-esteem issues of the media pushing all these fake agendas to brainwash us, etc., and everything. That's the whole purpose of the media, of them doing all this. And hold on, I gotta edit this part. But yeah, I'm back now. The media just pushing these agendas at y'all, man. Like, y'all really need to start waking up and realizing with these people, these higher ups, not the divine creator or nothing like that, but I'm talking about as like the people who's running the show, watching us down and like, man, look at these people. they're the ones that's spreading these fake agendas. They brainwashing us, man. Like when this is the whole part of me explaining about NoFap, where that when you hold your sexual energy, when you don't masturbate and nothing like that, you're gonna really start understanding like what this world is trying to do and everything. But I'm gonna explain more about the chakras and stuff like that. I'm gonna explain that probably in the next video, maybe. It all depends. But yeah, like these agendas that they spreading and stuff right here is like, that's why I say like, oh, you don't have to, oh, like let's say like you don't masturbate, but you're just too shy to talk to that person. Well, yeah, I said well, well, it's because they spreading these agendas of like, because back in the day, like 90s, 80s, and all of that, I wasn't born back then. I was born. I ain't gonna say what year I'm born. I just gonna let you know I was born, but I wasn't born back in over the past 3 decades. I wasn't born back then, where we got the Pamela Anderson. I think that's how you pronounce her name, Pamela Anderson's, and down in the apartments. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But anywho, where they used to push the agenda of females to have big breasts, big breasts, big chests, and everything, and they make the females who don't have that feel bad, right? And now we got the Kim Kardashians, the Kardashians promoting, in the early 2000s, where they're promoting of them having big butts. I'm not gonna say they're making fun of African Americans because I'm not gonna get into that and everything. But feel free to think what you want to think. So then we got the Kardashians where they promoted the big butt thing, right? Like I say, because you gotta really think like why are these starting to come out now? Like first we have females who are, because back then we didn't really have like females. I ain't gonna. Well, I'm speaking like I was alive back then, but I wasn't. They got people who was all natural with no makeup and none of that. Now we got females that wearing makeup, etc., and everything. Like it's just a big, huge show to brainwash the younger generation. They brainwashing us to be at a low vibration and everything. That's the reason why, like, even like you don't masturbate. It just programming, telling lies to your vision, telling lies to your vision, where they're making a fool out of us. Yeah, they're making a fool out of us. I know I'm sound like I'm saying food, but I'm just trying to say fool. Making a fool out of us, of actually thinking that if this guy like females who have big breasts or big butts, right? Big backsides, right? Maybe I should get that, right? And that's gonna cost you an arm and a leg just to get implants and stuff like that because some guy likes that. It's all about brainwashing. That's the whole purpose of their agenda of them brainwashing us and everything. But that's all I gotta say for the most part of why the real reason why you can't talk to your crush and everything, or talk to anybody that it's all about brainwashing. It's all about you masturbating too much. That's the main two that I know right now and everything. If you feel like I'm missing anything, feel free to leave it in the comments section down below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know if you think that I should do more work on it. If not, feel free. Just leave me some. What I was about to say. Oh, just leave me some feedback in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about the audio and everything. Hopefully the audio is fine and everything. Cause usually I will. I don't. Let me say it like this. Usually I don't go back and listen to the audio or nothing like that. If it is, then I just put a disclaimer or whatever like that. But the audio should be fine right now as I'm looking at it right now because I'm using Power Director. I don't know if y'all see it on the bottom right. But yeah, like make sure y'all continue doing what you're doing. Much love, positivity heading your way as always, and stay consciously aware. Protect your energy because you know they got these crazy people out here. But anyway, much love, positivity heading your way as always.